hurts me that my baby girl laid in an attic by herself, dying. Hi, my name is Priscilla Marquez. I am the biological mother to Charisma Marquez, who was recently, her remains were found in an attic on 5800 West Wolf Street. My 3 children were taken from me back when I had a drug problem. I did everything that CPS asked me to do, but obviously it wasn't enough. They make mothers and fathers feel like they're not worth enough, that they can't do it anymore, or there's not enough that can be done. When I asked my caseworker about my children, they told me to quit worrying about my children, to worry about myself and focus on myself and do for myself. How can you tell a mother to worry about herself and not to worry about her children when that's all they have? You carry them for 9 months and then they're born to you and they're placed in your arms, and you're going to pull them away from their parents, from their mother, when that's all they know. I had a problem. I had a drug problem, but I wasn't abusive. I didn't put hands on my kids. I would never do that to my children. God blessed me with them. God blessed me with my angels, and you're not supposed to hurt them. They're angels. They're innocent. God has them here for a reason. These monsters did not let Charisma live her reason. I ended up changing my life around because I knew that one day I will be able to see them. I knew that I had to get myself better. I got me a career. I started working, keeping my sobriety, and just working and doing what I have to do to build myself for when the day that they did come looking for me, I would be ready for their questions. I would have answers for them. All I had was a dream. I went chasing a dream, and that dream was to be reunited with my babies. I'm not going to have that day with Charisma. It hurts me that my baby girl laid in an attic by herself, dying. Whether she died on the way to the hospital, she died in the back of a vehicle, you left her alone in an attic with a sheet wrapped around her. For why? For what reason? So you could continue on collecting money for her? The last images I have of my daughter, besides of this laying in the attic, is of her being a little girl that was happy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to live my days anymore like I used to. Because to what I thought is my babies are okay. My babies are going to school. My babies are going to the doctors. I wonder, that's what I kept on telling myself to get through every day. Every day of my life, that was what I would tell myself, that my babies are okay. I'm okay. Kept on telling myself they're fine, they're okay, they're being blessed, but they're not. They weren't. Now I don't know how I'm going to get through the days knowing that they were being tortured. How can you torture an innocent child? God has them here for a reason, and He didn't put them on this earth for you to torture them. No mother or father should go through this pain. Because it's not just the mothers, it's the fathers too. Us as parents, we should never have to bury our children. They're supposed to be burying us when we get older. I never thought in a million years that I was going to have to bury my child. I never thought in a million years that I would have to feel the pain of losing a child. I felt the pain of losing a child knowing that they took her from me, but she was still alive. They were still alive. But now she's really taken from me to where I can never see her again. That pain, I don't wish that upon my worst enemy. It's a pain that no parent should have to handle. I need to give her a proper burial. She deserves a proper burial. She doesn't deserve to be in an attic. She deserves justice and a proper burial. She needs to be laid to rest peacefully. I know the DCS workers, the teachers, the principals, people that knew what was going on here, or didn't know for a fact what was going on here, but had some kind of idea. I know all of them can't sleep at night. I know they kind of feel bad. And honestly, to tell you the truth, you deserve it. Make sure we put a stop to this so it won't happen to another kid. That way you'll be able to sleep peacefully. I want justice. I want my 2 little ones back in my life and back with me. I want the remains of my daughter, and I want this to change to where this doesn't happen to other children or other families. Make a change for Charisma. You couldn't stop it for her. You couldn't save her. Save the other ones. Please. Not for my sake. Not for anybody else's sake, but for Charisma's sake, for Angelina's sake, for Joseph's sake, and any other children that are out there that are hurting now or that might end up hurting. Please make a change for them, because it's the children that we live for. They're our future. And how are they going to live a future if you don't allow that to happen? You can't stop. They're supposed to be the ones to make our world change. So change it for them now.